right, guys, I am super excited for today's video. One, it's a Thursday, at least when you're watching this. So that means it is a book club video, and I love book club videos. I love doing these book clubs with Charmaine. I hope you guys have been enjoying them. This is week one. All our books clubs run for about 5 weeks. We just keep doing it continuously. There's a video every single Thursday, but 5 weeks are focused on one book. And the week one, which is this one, is announcing which book won. So we always post the polls over on the community tabs. So last month was Sharmaines. I believe month coming will be mine. So I'm going to announce the winner. We had quite a few submissions because we let you guys submit them as well, and whatever one gets the highest votes wins. Next week will be the goodie box, and it's like things that, like if we were having a book subscription box, you know, like put it together, things we will be using, eating, whatever, drinking while we're reading our book. The following week is the book club questions, so you guys can get an idea of like what to keep out for while you're reading. The video after that used to be the book review, used to be 4 weeks per book, but now we've noticed a lot of you guys saying you weren't finishing the book, so we're giving that extra week. And the fourth week is book recommendations for the following month. And that's where you guys would suggest any books that you want in the comments, and that's when Charmaine puts up the poll, or me. And then the following week is the review. We answer the questions, we give basically like what we thought of the book, and then it starts all over again, and we announce the book of the winner from the community poll. So it should be a short little video. We are just announcing the book. I am extra excited this time because the one I wanted to win won. And if you guys been watching this channel, or especially if you watched last week's book review, you know which one I wanted to win. I even said, guys, I'm not trying to sway you. Of course, pick the book you want, because this is for you guys. You know, this isn't just for me and Charmaine. We like having this little community. We love the talk back and forth we're having with each other about books. You know, there was a lot of comments, especially on my Jack the Ripper one, that I loved talking back and forth with you guys about. So, I could see that in my peripheral vision. Sorry, Joe was making Mango dance, my kitty cat. So anyway, if you guys watched, you know what book I wanted to win, and it was Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I actually already read this book, so my goodie box is going to be a little bit different. You guys will see that next week. I wanted you guys to pick it because I have been dying to discuss this book with somebody. My brother's girlfriend actually just picked it up too, so I'll have someone else to talk about it with. But I didn't really know anyone who's read this series, and it is absolutely amazing. If you guys like murder mysteries, definitely consider joining us for this book month. This book is incredible. When people tell me, oh, you have a good book recommendation, one, I always ask the genre. And if murder mystery is a genre they prefer, this is the book I recommend. I guessed the killer for stalking Jack the Ripper. I guessed the killer for hunting Prince Dracula. I will tell you right now, I find it almost impossible for anyone to guess the killer of this book. I would be pretty shocked. So definitely read it. Let me know when we get to the book review video. I obviously will not give any spoilers. I know who the killer is. So I don't have to actually read it this month. I do plan on going through, though, and reading certain parts. So I'm going to wait until Charmaine's usually the one that comes up with the questions, because she's run book clubs before. I never have. When Charmaine gives me the book club questions, I'm probably going to have to go on like a Cliff Notes website. I'm probably just going to type in, like, let's say the question is, I'm trying to think of something specific. Like, I don't know, in the scene at the blank, I don't want to ruin it for you, like location. They see this, what did you think of it? You know, so that way maybe I'll type it in like, oh, the scene where they're at blank. That way I can just get an idea what page number it's on. That's what I'm going to try to do. So I don't have to reread the whole book again, but I can at least read parts of the book and answer the questions thoroughly. But I did just read this recently. These were my summer reads. I read all 3 because it is a series. It's Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and then forgetting what the third one is right now. I don't remember. But I read all 3. They were absolutely incredible. I am pretty good. Like, I do remember details for sure. I told Charmaine, text me as you're reading this. I'm dying to see what she thinks as she's reading this. It is such a good book. And she's an incredible author, because even there's hints in this book that brings you to the killer in the third book. Like, that's, you could tell she wrote this knowing it was going to be a series. All 3 books connect. They go full circle, all 3 books. It is absolutely incredible. There's even hints in this book to the second book. So, so good. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Like I said, if you haven't joined any of these book clubs yet, I know, you know, not everyone who watches has, not everybody like reads, but if you are into murder mystery, especially considering it's September, we're in spooky season, definitely consider picking up this book. The first 2 are in paperback, so they're relatively cheap. I think this one was about $11. You can buy it, you know, rent it from your library. You can do Kindle. I actually have seen these books pop up at, like, there's a book site I use called Thrift Book. There's also a Book Outlet. But I actually borrowed these from a friend. I was actually about to give them back to her, and then they got chosen for book club, so I'm actually going to keep them a little bit longer. But I cannot wait to get to the book review video and discuss this with you guys. I'm actually super excited to get the questions and like really get in here and get into more detail and really talk this out with someone. You have no idea how pumped I am that you guys picked this book, because honestly, it is absolutely incredible. So there's nothing else for me to add to that. Definitely pick it up. You will have like 4 weeks to read it, because you know, we're announcing it now, and then there's 4 more videos coming up. Yeah, 4 weeks. It was a quick read for me. I actually told Sharmaines, so you guys want to hear how good this book was? I could not put it down. I read this book in 14 hours in one shot. So it was like a Friday night. It was raining. Joe was tired. He wasn't feeling good. He went to bed at like 7 p.m. I didn't want to turn on the TV. I didn't want to wake him up. So I literally grabbed this book. I started it at 7 p.m. and I could not stop. I was like, oh my God, I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. And I was just flipping the page, flipping the page. Next thing I knew, the sun was rising. I finished this book at 9 a.m. I read it in one shot from 7 p.m. to 9 a.m. Went to bed, set my alarm for 11 because I didn't want to ruin my whole Saturday in bed. Slept for 2 hours, woke up, had my Saturday. Incredible, incredible book. My friend who lent this to me, I talked about it with her, but you know, we don't go into great detail. She just like, you know, she likes talking about books, but she's not like one to like really dive deep. So I'm really hoping we can dive deep in this book with a book review. I'm so glad you guys picked this. Let me know down below if you're going to be purchasing the book, if you're going to be joining book club this month. I would love to know who will be joining us. I hope there's a lot of you, because I cannot wait to start dissecting this book. Incredible. There's literally nothing else to say. If you like the book, you like book club, you like me, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. I do book club videos every Thursday, Mask Mondays every Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday are hauls, or sometimes I throw in like an empties video or random things. And when I do have a vlog, it's always on Fridays. So that is my schedule if you guys just curious about it. If any of that interests you, like I said, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But that is it for this video, guys. Be safe.